Big shout out.
This big shout out. And he said, he ended it and said what?
That you're trying to take his program.
No,
he's trying to lose that. Like,
he said, whoever in my neighborhood takes my contracts, I know you're working for WAC. WAC's been denouncing the program. Like, bro, I've been denouncing the grid program.
Reading the indictment, right?
He says,
your favorite
I didn't do
homeboy.
nothing wrong.
Top 5.
Hey, reading the indictment, because I've heard you on Clubhouse, and there was a whole while where you were talking about Big U a lot. And I've always heard when people asked you if you would ever do anything to him, you said, listen, I know his family. I would never wish anything bad on him. When you read the indictment, he's telling people like, yo, somebody need to break this nigga's jaw. Somebody need to whip his ass.
Okay, watch this.
And it's almost threatening violence a lot to you. Were you shocked by that?
No, I wasn't. He know not to fuck with me. Watch this. Every week, he sent him over there to pick up the 1,000, right? I tell people where I'm at every week.
Yeah.
He knew where my spot's at every week. Bro, listen. Big U don't do none of that. He's a big body, had influence on other bodies. He himself don't do none of that.
But you think he killed this kid?
No.
In Vegas?
Sylvester Robinson. They said he killed the kid, the driver.
Well, I mean, also...
The driver said that someone else, not Big U, killed him, but
no,
Big U was
he said
with
Big
him?
U killed him.
Oh, okay.
The dude that was with him put the murder on him. The dude that was going to pick up the extortion money. It's in the paperwork.
Wait, say it again the way you said it.
I'm getting the top 5 call, too.
Huh?
You're getting top 5 call.
Yeah, I don't talk to dude, bro. I don't fuck with dude. Dude's a troll.
I'm just going to say doing a pod.
Wait, so what was it you said?
What?
He's basically saying that the most of the proof about if Big U killed this
specific person
comes from this witness who's basically
you're driving
deducing.
me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're on the way. Yeah, this bitch ass nigga dissed me in the song. Boom, boom, boom. We get over there. You see everything that's going on.
He's a key witness.
He's there. They tested his DNA to see if you helped drag the body. They tested Sylvester. But you know what they had Sylvester on? You were the one being sent to pick up the extortion money over 2-3 years. Like, we got you on 100 cases of extortion. They like 50-something years, 57. He ain't never did a day in jail. Then we're going to give you 30 years. Or if you don't talk to him, who was you with him? Nobody knew what time he left L.A. to go to Vegas. And he went, they the one that single out. They went from here to here to there, and here. Sylvester gave him that. That's why that DNA, how they have it, same way they had it on Tory, right? That's how they presented it on Tory. It could be, maybe it's not.
Well, but that's the only thing I think you were incorrect about, though. Right. Because when you said on Clubhouse, they found, unless it's going to come out of supersede.
No.
You said they found Big U's DNA under his fingernail.
No.
They said
no. Who said it? I sent you the recording. The sister and the mother said it.
Okay. Yeah, in the paperwork, it doesn't say it. In the paperwork, it says it's inconclusive. You can't rule it out. But, you know.
You can't rule it out, right?
But it could be him, but it could
And guess what the driver did?
It didn't help corroborate it. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Can we just get a word from top 5?
I don't with dude. You can talk to him.
I just want to.
He's going to scream my name.
He just
like
wants to say free Brick Baby, I think. And Big U.
This dude called me 18 times last night.
Top 5's the only dude who's more dangerous in LA than academics.
Dude,
hey, free Brick Baby.
Yo, Big U, man. Why you do that to Big U, man? Why you do that to my nigga, man? Everybody keeps going to jail around you, but you.
He didn't do that one.
Yo, top 5, man.
I went to jail. Big U went to jail. Brick Baby went to jail.
You saying I sent you to jail? That what you saying?
You sent me to jail.
I thought I sent top 5 to jail.
What?
I thought I sent you to jail.
Hold on. I thought you did?
I thought I sent him to jail.
Oh, okay.
Yo, 5, you say you was going to get the paperwork for your case. Did it say WAC 100 name? You got to send it to the exposer on the other side.
Send it to my lawyer, man. That boy right there, that 6-year-old fake kingpin, keeps putting people in jail.
Why you was getting in the ass in there, though? No, you got hit, nigga. Nigga, the people, hey, look, My man's up there told me you got violated. You got violated. The same way you got mushed in the face, kicked in. Why y'all get this dude credit? We watched him on video get mushed in the face, kicked in the ass, and chased. You's a buster. Once a buster, always a buster.
No, that's
You's
what
a
turned him
buster.
into a monster.
No, it didn't. He's a buster.
He went to kill
You would
school
never
after
find nothing where a nigga mushing me in the face, kicking me in my ass. You's a buster. And he only do it because he can't come down here.
You called FBI, brother. You called Federal Bureau investigators.
Put that on your mama. Put that on your mama. Put that on your mama that's really your daddy.
You know your daughter's in my DM.
Put that on your mama that's really your daddy.
I'm flying your daughter out tomorrow.
All right, I'm gonna hit you up.
Like, dude
demon.
is obsessed with me. He called me 18 times from fake numbers.
He's calling Kanye too. You're top
They're
up.
friends now.
No, but that's what it is. He's a nobody.
Yeah,
Do you not understand? Dude is really a nobody. Piggybacking
I
off
think you're like
Drake's
his
name.
nemesis. Like,
no.
he looks at him.
No, because first he begged me, hey, big homie, can we go live together? I showed you the shit.
Yeah.
Can we go live when I didn't want to with him? Like, bro, you like a little flea.
Well, Kanye's giving him energy now. I'm not gonna lie.
He like
Did
a
you
little
talk to him
biggest-
about
he's
it
the biggest
in your
rapper
interview?
from over there. Like,
Flea,
dude.
yeah.
We didn't get to top 5.
Oh,
Hey,
he's
I'm
the
a
biggest rapper.
How long you interviewed Kanye for?
craziest interview ever.
I believe this.
it's
By
probably
the way,
like over an hour.
congrats, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
insane.
that's
This
crazy.
is about
I
to be your
appreciate
biggest
it.
interview ever.
Major.
Yeah, no,
This is about
for
to be the
real.
one.
How long?
Congratulations.
This is over an hour, probably like an hour 20.
Okay.
But it's a whole long thing. This is literally how it goes. It's one continuous recording from the moment I get out of the car.
Don't edit.
And he,
Don't edit it. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. I know my bro.
He walks out and hops in an SUV to go to Japan. Like
As
we
soon as
were
you get done
supposed to do
talking.
it. Yeah, we're supposed to do it at his big studio, whatever, like his warehouse, wherever it is. And then he's like, "Yo,
Downtown, yeah.
you're either gonna have to come to Japan because people are trying to kill me or they're trying to put me in the hospital, and I'm going to Japan now." And
Don't edit it.
then I was like, "All right, I could make it at this time." He's like, "Cool." He hits me back. He says, "I'm leaving at this time." So I'm doubling there to get it. He gave me 40 minutes. He pretty much turned it to 120.
So he really think Jay-Z trying to kill him?
Yeah, he hates all of them niggas, man.
Everybody
Yo,
betrayed
I
him.
gonna
You see
lie to
that
you.
long list?
Yo,
We aren't on it.
I gotta figure
Somehow.
out. He took a White Lives Matter shirt off his back and gave me. I gotta figure out what to do with it.
Frame it. Put it in
He
the
made
case.
you wear it.
Huh?
Did you put it on? Would you
No, no,
would
no,
you wear
he-
the swastika shirt?
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, that's
Nah,
drip.
he ain't.
Hold
That's
on.
drip.
No.
You better not wear it.
Let me
That's
ask,
drip.
hold
You
on,
gotta
let me-
do it for the
let me
drip.
ask
Drip
you
or
if this
drown.
is- Let me ask you if this is drip.
Sure.
So, again, everything's changing quickly because whatever's happening on Twitter is really happening in his real life, right? So he's like, "Yo, I'm heading to Japan. Fuck this. I need to go cool out there. People trying to kill me. If you don't get here now, you got to meet me in Japan." I'm like, "All right, let's go get it." I'm rushing there, right? So I'm reading his message. He types very different, like, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And so he says, and I read it wrong the first time. He's like, "Yo, heads," heads, because usually I'm in group chat with him. He's like, "Heads, I'm about to wear my outfit." And I'm like, "Okay." He's wearing his black outfit. Then I read it back again, and he was saying, "Yo, heads up, I'm wearing my black KKK fit." Does the whole interview in a black KKK fit.
No way. Not with the hood on.
I mean, at this point
The
in time,
entire
it's not shocking.
Nah.
Wait.
Nah.
So he's got an all-black KKK outfit.
The entire time.
Is he wearing the head, the headpiece?
I'm looking through 2 holes in his eyes.
No.
What the fuck? Are you
Yo.
Yo, we get
Are
to, we
you
get
sure
to
it's
his
him,
hotel.
though?
That's
Are
what I
you
was
sure
about
it's
to say.
him?
No. Well, no, when I walk,
Oh, no, it's
everything's
him.
on video. When we walk in, he got his swastika chain on,
Oh, my
right?
Nah, you gotta
He's
blur
like,
that, man.
he's like, he's still like Kanye. So he's like, "Yo, move this couch to do this. Let's set this up here because we're doing it in his hotel room, right? Move this. Matter of fact, fuck it, I want to stand. Yo, I'm gonna go change.
He
Goes
was
to
just
change.
down the street from his warehouse. He at his hotel because he
No,
stayed in one spot.
shit, it was mad organic. Yo, he goes to
Yeah.
change, and I'm like, okay, and he just walks out, and it's the black KKK outfit. I watched the video back; it kind of looks crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna look crazy. Like, there's something uniquely controversial about that. Like when Myron put the KKK hood on,
Yeah.
if that fully put him in a different category, even beyond every other offensive thing he
Yo,
had said before
when
that.
I seen that, I was just like, all right, so this is not going on YouTube. But again, I'm putting it out unedited. But I'm like, it might be an X drop. I think they hit me up and said we could do a Yeezy.com drop on with it.
Wow.
But we're gonna put it out unedited.
It was that
you know?
racist?
No, you
it was
can't
that
edit
much
this shit,
controversial
bro.
shit?
Yeah, I'm not.
You'll
Yeah,
never
yeah.
get another interview
If
out
it
of him
hits
again.
YouTube, it's going to be gone in 30 seconds.
Yeah. No.
It's not
It's not
going
going on my YouTube.
If he's wearing a Klansman outfit, for sure, that could probably do it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, instantly.
You think X will let it rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
I
they
should
let
know
way
that.
worse shit go.
What about if they blur the KKK, the mask?
Yeah, I'm putting it
the whole
on
screen.
unedited. I'm gonna put it on X.
Just do it for the
I'm-
streets.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, like again,
on SoundCloud.
it would be some legendary shit for monetization, but I'm good. I don't need to be monetizing. I'm fine. But I'll just put it on X or put it on a website.
Is there any part of you that's morally conflicted about giving a voice to stuff that surely a lot of people will say that you're a grifter and you're a piece of shit because you're platforming somebody who's saying all this horrible stuff?
Yo,
I'm not. Listen again.
listen,
That whole platforming thing is Kanye West.
listen. Look, I'm gonna be
Like we're
real.
not talking about like maybe
Let me
Nick
be
Fuentes
real.
or whatever. It's still Kanye
It's
West.
Kanye.
I think the shock value of what Ye's been doing with the swastika is overshadowing what he's really attempting to do.
No, he kind of explained
This
it.
is what
I'm not sure
this
people
is
gonna buy it.
what he's attempting to do. This is what I believe he's attempting to do, knowing how he thinks.
Yo, Vlad, I should chop it
Like
up.
they have, hold
Chop
on.
it up, yeah, chop it up. Hold on, pieces.
They
Yo,
better-
I
Vlad's like,
believe
yo,
Ye.
But
you gonna
really,
run that?
X is probably going to be the only place you could do it because you can't do Instagram. Definitely can't do Facebook.
Yeah, you're right.
TikTok might let it rock.
I got somewhere you can
TikTok's
do it if you want
crazy with
to.
the
TikTok ain't
censorship
gonna
too.
let
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
No, they're gnarly.
Yeah,
Dystopia.
Snapchat,
What's Rumble saying these days?
Listen,
yeah, Rumble.
listen.
Rumble be down.
we called Rumble.
No,
for
listen.
real.
Truth Social.
They should give you the bag for that.
Dystopia.
Dystopia.
That's Rumble, basically.
I know the owners. They'll let you put and they'll monetize it.
Where?
Yeah, it's
Dystopia.
hold on. Wait,
I know
hold
the
on.
owners.
You know,
They
the
don't
only
give a
thing.
fuck.
Hey, listen. Once I did it, I'm
Shout
like,
out Latif.
and
Yeah.
and this is the only thing I'll say about it. Me deciding to publish it, I have zero financial interest. I don't want to make money. So
good
number one,
point.
I'm like after doing it, I'm like I'm not putting this on YouTube and putting it on any platform. I'm not looking at any financial opportunity.
I think.
You get
Listen,
what I'm saying? I think this will be an opportunity for the people who care about Kanye and Kanye's opinions. You could judge him in whatever format, and that'll be it. Like you
I
know
think
what I mean?
what
I'm
he's trying to do is devalue the swastika for what we know it to represent, as if people did with the word nigga, how it's just a worldly thing and you could hear it and nobody really cares. I think he's trying to which could lead to a problem for those people that represent and stand behind that, right?
I don't think you get
He's-
to use that excuse when you're also kind of talking about how the Jews run the world and just ranting against them on a day-to-day basis. In that context,
Right.
it's easy to take the swastika as meaning something very similar to what Hitler meant with it.
part of
Got you.
what he tried to explain, he said, listen, you have, and I'll just say, you have other people that really profit off of black pain and they monetize off of it. They're like, you name me an artist that could drop a song through a DSP, have a label
Oh,
that
I see
isn't,
what he's doing.
and he's like, they're monetizing off black pain. He's
but
like,
when he put this up, it's a problem.
but your pain, it becomes a huge problem if I'm exploiting.
But here goes
And,
the problem.
and again, I'm not saying I agree here.
Here goes the
Here-
problem with that. Politics. This world ain't ran on right and wrong. And
Yeah.
politics will make a right situation wrong and a wrong situation right, depending on the politics of the situation. In the world we live in, especially with entertainment, those politics will never be right amongst the powers that be that push the button for our type of entertainment.